Hey guys, this is Fire from InDepth Gaming, bringing you a game review for Minoria. Minoria released on the Xbox One on September 10th, 2020. It's made by Bomb Service and published by Danjin Entertainment. You can currently pick the game up right now for $19.99. This is an action platformer style game, almost like a little bit of a dungeon crawler in a way. What we're going to do is we're going to pick the game up. So the gameplay footage you're going to see is about half an hour to an hour into the game. You can navigate the games as this, I guess you could say, like religious priestess who's trying to defeat witches and destroy them to kind of save everybody. It takes place during what's called the Fourth Witch War. You navigate throughout the game, basically defeating enemies and trying to navigate around. It is a pretty fun game so far. I've enjoyed it. As far as like any type of drawbacks, I would love to have like a little mini map. But aside from that, it is actually a lot of fun. You meet and encounter a lot of enemies that give you a wide variety of combat, as well as the controls and mechanics are fairly simple. You just basically dodge, swing, attack, dodge, swing, attack. There's nothing overly complicated. You don't have to deal with too many insane combos. Um, as far as new styles that the game maybe brings to it, um, that's different. I don't see too many unique things, but the things that they do well are done very well. The visuals are done in an amazing art style. The game has a amazing soundtrack to go along with it that really helps put you in, make you invested within the game, as well as you play, you'll get a little bit of different perspectives and play style as you'll either have, like the traditional normal camera angle, or you can be expanded out in a different camera angle when you're going through different areas. So it's a nice change of pace, as well as the way you gain health. You collect these healing incense, as well as that you can reload quite often by just going to checkpoints. You can find little pickups here and there, as well as any of your special attacks will also be reloaded. If you look in the top left of the screen, you can see there's the incense bar and thrust bar. It basically lets you know how many times you can use your certain abilities throughout the game. Um, it's really fluid and dynamic in the way you play. If you are looking at this game as far as an achievement style game, this will not be a quick achievement game by any means. Um, it will take you time. You will have to put time into the game. But as far as the difficulty level of the achievements, you just kind of got to play the game. Um, at the time of this, I've gotten a few of the achievements on different accounts, and we're just continuing to progress myself. I'm very invested in this game as far as the storyline. It plays really well. The combat is really nice. One thing that I am a little drawn back on in the game is I don't like having to re-defeat my enemies. So if you look when I navigate out of one room versus another, you kind of have to re-pick things up, which I would much rather be one and done, not have to fight the same enemies multiple times. But with that being said, it's kind of just part of the game. So another thing that I would like to have is some sort of a map to navigate myself. I don't really like not being able to um, follow where I'm going. I know some people prefer the playstyle of what are just having to memorize and make it different. But as far as my personal preference, I'm not a fan of that. But that doesn't necessarily take away from this game. This game is just done so beautifully. There's a lot of things done, like I said, correct. The visuals are amazing. Um, it's just really nice. It's a nice, subtle, relaxing, calm game. I've yet to feel overly stressed while playing. Um, it's just an all-around fun experience. If you notice when you're playing the game at all that you're starting to run out of health or refills, one really nice mechanic is you can go to these little inkwells and just save your progress, and every time you save your progress, it fills back up all your attributes. Your health goes back up, your incense, your heavy attacks. It's kind of a nice little prologue into the game that really just makes it inviting for new players who aren't necessarily used to these style games. but also gives veteran players a way to know where they can progress a little better. Outside of that, this is a game that, if you are into action platformers and want something that has, nice visuals, a different art style than normal, I would highly recommend picking up Minoria. It is a really fun game. I haven't really not enjoyed any part of it. The boss fights are nice and fluid. You'll encounter your first boss fight about 30 minutes into the game. Um, and it's fun to explore, see kind of what like this era of like a Witch War might look like. As far as a rating scale for the game, I'm gonna give the game a 7 out of 10. Um, some people may give it a little higher. The reason I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is, as far as my playstyle and things I enjoy, it's missing some of the stuff that would make it a little more fun for me. But that could be a little different for you. But aside from that, I am Fire from InDepth Gaming. I appreciate you taking the time to join in for this review. If you want, check out some of our other gameplay videos, and we'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day.